Let me tell you something uncomfortable. The day I moved into a nursing home, I didn't feel old. I felt parked. Like a car nobody wanted to drive anymore. If you're over 70 and thinking maybe it's time, maybe you're becoming a burden, stay with me. I thought the same thing. And I was wrong. I'm 74 years old. I've raised children, spoiled grandchildren, survived inflation in 2 countries, and fixed more broken fans than I can count. 3 years ago, I moved into a nursing home. Let me tell you what nobody tells you. First, you slowly lose control of your own life. My first morning there, a nurse walked in at 6 a.m. sharp and said, "Time to wake up." I worked 42 years of my life. I earned the right to sleep till 8. But breakfast was at 7, medication at 8, activities at 10, lunch at 12. Even my bladder felt scheduled. In my own home, if I wanted tea at midnight, I made tea. In the nursing home, I had to request it. Imagine asking permission for a cup of tea in a place you're paying for. Freedom doesn't disappear loudly. It disappears politely. Second, loneliness hits harder than you expect. People assume you won't be lonely because you're surrounded by others your age. That's what I believed too. Yes, there were many people. But most of them were tired. Tired of pain. Tired of medicine. Tired of waiting. Conversations weren't about plans anymore. They were about test results. In my home, I heard children arguing, pressure cookers whistling, neighbors talking too loudly. In the nursing home, the loudest sound was silence. And silence, when it stretches too long, becomes heavy. Third, your health can decline faster than you think. I believed being near nurses would automatically make me healthier. Instead, I started moving less. Food came to me. Medicine came to me. Help came to me. My legs slowly decided they were officially retired. When you stop using your body stops supporting you. At home, I climbed stairs. I fixed small things. I had reasons to move. In the nursing home, comfort became my enemy. And at 70, strength is survival. Fourth, you begin to feel like a burden anyway. I told my son I was moving so I wouldn't trouble anyone. But when he visited once a week with guilt in his eyes, I felt heavier than ever. At home, I was part of the family chaos. In the nursing home, I became an appointment on a calendar. There's a difference. Families don't grow stronger by separating, they grow stronger by adjusting. Sometimes we think we're helping by leaving, but we may just be creating distance. And fifth, you lose your identity. In my house, I was Abba, Dada, the storyteller nobody could stop once I started. In the nursing home, I was room 214. A medication chart number. After 70, identity is everything. You are not just a patient. You are a lifetime of stories, sacrifices, victories. But in that building, it felt like we were all waiting instead of living. The day I realized I was waiting to die instead of planning to live, I knew I had made a mistake. Now listen carefully. I'm not saying all nursing homes are bad. Some people truly need medical care that families cannot provide. But moving there just because you turned 70? Because society quietly suggests it? That's fear talking. If you can still cook, even slowly, cook. If you can still walk, even with pain, walk. If you can still argue with your spouse about the remote, argue a little. It keeps the heart active. Stay involved. Stay useful. Stay slightly stubborn. A little stubbornness keeps you alive. When I finally moved back home, my grandson asked, "Dada, did you escape from the hospital?" I told him, "No beta, I escaped from early retirement." He laughed. But I meant it. After 70, you don't need a place to wait. You need a reason to wake up. And that reason rarely lives inside a quiet hallway with identical doors. It lives in noise, in family, in responsibility, in purpose. So before you pack your bags thinking you're doing the right thing, ask yourself honestly, are you truly unable to live at home, or are you just afraid? Fear should not decide your final chapter. Strength should. And strength doesn't disappear at 70. It just moves from the muscles into the mind. Old age is not a disease. It is a privilege. Live it boldly. Live it independently. Don't let anyone park you before your engine is done running. Trust me, there is still fuel left in you.